Well, Joe, the sweet taste of victory, I know it's been a while, just how much of a relief was it to get those 3 points today?
Just felt good. We just wanted 3 points and we got it in the end. And yeah, we're just happy.
Is relief the main emotion?
Yeah, relief. Just relief at the end of the day. We felt like last few games our performances warranted a win and we got it today.
Talk me through the goal. I don't know who got the last touch. Max Amer was in there and I'm not sure who got the final touch. Who's claiming it?
Robbie McKenzie.
Robbie McKenzie's claiming it.
Yeah.
Jimmy said he might have touched it, but are we giving it to Robbie?
Yeah, from what I saw, I think it was Robbie.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
But above all else today, we've deserved it in other games, but we did deserve the 3 points today. Will you go along with that?
Yeah, most certainly. I think the fans were excellent. You know, throughout the whole game, you know, they gave us support, and you know, it was just relief to get the 3 points. Yeah.
About the display itself, what was particularly pleasing? What was the best aspect of the performance in your opinion?
We just put pressure on them, we put them on the back foot throughout the whole game. They didn't look like scoring, and we did. But I just feel like, as a team, we need to kind of put teams to bed, especially when we have them on the back foot. And that's one thing that we've been struggling with. But I feel like, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Those little ricochets or touches in the box haven't really been going our way for the last 5, 6, 7 games. At some point we were due one, so it must have been mightily relieving out on the pitch when it did hit the back of the net.
Oh yeah, it was relief. Like, you know, you saw the celebrations. It was just more so relief than happiness because it's been a long time coming.
The skipper was in here on Thursday. He said there needs to be that collective unity today. I mean, it has been in the past, but specifically today. And from terrace onto the pitch, you could sense that collectivity, if you like, from start to finish.
Yeah, we felt it as well. Like, that's what helped us get the win today.
A few decisions perhaps didn't go our way, penalty-wise. I think you might have had 2 claims yourself. Yeah. Penalties, talk us through.
I felt like, especially the second one, it was definitely a penalty. You know, obviously, I feel like on another day, a rest given that. But it is what it is. You know, we just got to take it.
But credit to you and the group, because you could easily have gone into your shells and said it's not going to happen for us today.
Yeah.
But you kept going, and you got your just rewards.
Definitely, and that was, I'd say, like, the fans played a big part in that. A big part, because it did get discouraging at times. Like, especially in my head, I felt like, you know, I started questioning, are we going to get the goal? And it happened.
But I'm sure now you'd like back-to-back wins. Off to Newport Tuesday, it'd be great to get 2 successive wins, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we're confident going into that game because, you know, we know that we just won and we're going to take that into the next game and just hope we win.
Yeah, hopefully the same again.
Hopefully, yeah, we're going to get the same again. Hopefully.
Joe, appreciate it. Ben Watts, Radio Kent.
Joe, the manager was saying it was sort of relief, like when you kick off a pair of shoes that are a bit too tight, finally get that victory. How pleasing what is it for the group, but also to get it for him finally as well?
It's just a relief. Like, when we got in the change room, we saw the relief on all of the boys' faces, and especially the manager's face, because, you know, him and Jimmy Bell, the assistant, have been working hard to try and get us up to speed, and it's not been the best of starts, but it's been an improvement in the last few games, and to get the result just meant a lot to the boys. So yeah.
And for him as well, actually, he played for Morecambe, I think, before you were born, to be honest. So for him, it was quite a sort of poetic thing to get that victory over there.
Yeah, and you know, the game did mean a lot to him, and you could tell, like, in the change room, you know, he was very passionate, not just about because of the fact that he has links to Morecambe, but more so because we really wanted to win, especially because of the situation that we're in, and we knew that if we didn't win today, it would have been pressure, a lot of pressure. So yeah.
Finally, that sort of relief and that monkey's off your back in that sense, isn't it? And yeah, talk to me about Robbie McKenzie, because obviously he's the one that's getting credited with the goal, and he's come up with some big goals for you. So you need to
what a player, man! What a player! You know, he's just an amazing guy, an amazing player. You know, everything he does is just so clean, so good. You know, Robbie, what a guy, man.
It feels like he's really kind of come out of his shell as a person and as a player. I think that Mark Bonner called him his favourite player in the world earlier on in the season.
Yeah, I mean, he's he's everyone's favourite. You know, he's just that guy. You know, he produces in big moments. He's everywhere. You know, what can't he do? So yeah, I'm delighted for Robbie, and we're all delighted for him. So yeah.
There were some pretty big celebrations when he scored that cracker against Walsall. So to follow it up and finally get that big moment to celebrate here at Priestfield in front of the Rainham End as well, that must have been nice to join him.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. Like for a second, it kind of didn't feel real when the ball went in, because it's like finally, you know, a bit of, you know, fortune's gone our way. So I'm just happy that we got the win in the end. Yeah.
You had to see it out, you had to stay firm. It was obviously a very physical contest out there, and you had to stand up to a little bit of aerial pressure, but you better gave him a shot on goal today, in fairness.
Yeah, and that's due to the, you know, the defensive resilience, and also the forward line, because the first line of defence is the forward line. So credit to everyone in the team, and we just thank God that we were able to see out the game, because there was a moment where it felt like possibly they could, you know, salvage something, and you know, we didn't let that happen. So yeah.
How much did you enjoy your little one-on-one battle with David Tutunda in particular today?
Oh yeah, I loved it. You know, he's a family friend of mine. You know, me and him go way back, so I enjoyed playing against Dave. Whenever I see Dave, you know, it's always how's the family, how's everyone. So you know, even during the game, me and him were talking. You know, there was a bit of antics between us, because me and him were very close and very tight. So yeah, I enjoy always talking to Dave and, you know, being around him.
You've got a smile on your face, you always do. I mean, there was obviously that video that did the rounds in the week. Is that just an example of, you know, you guys just trying to keep your spirits high, enjoying one another's company in the gym? Was it blown out of proportion a bit?
To be honest, I understand, you know, the perspective where it's like we're not winning games and that video comes out, so it looks like very bad. But the video was recorded on a Monday and it was leaked by someone else on a Wednesday. So, you know, it wasn't necessarily a thing of I intentionally posted it on the Wednesday, especially after a loss. That's something I'd never do, because I love the club. You know, I understand, you know, the seriousness of the situation that we were in, and we still are in. So it's something that I'd, you know, never do a couple hours after a loss. So yeah.
And in terms of the situation that you're in, this victory helps that so much, doesn't it? And it perhaps just gives you a bit of freedom to go and play for the next few games.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, you know, one thing as well is that the atmosphere in the changing room and the spirits are always high, regardless of how games are going. Like, I'd say in the league we probably have one of the best changing rooms. There's characters, there's personalities, there's always happiness, there's always, you know, a strong, tight-knit bond in the changing room. So I feel like that's what's going to help us going into the next couple games, and this win as well just further amplified, you know, our spirits, and it's going to help us going into the last stretch of the season.
Nice one. Well done today.
Thank you very much.
You said you were chatting to David during the game, and when there was a couple of challenges inside the box, you went down. What was the words between the two of you? Just kept it sort of professional?
Yeah, it was a bit of a friendly banter, you know, between me and him. You know, there was one time where I think I've driven into the box and he's gone for the slide tackle. It was a good challenge, to be fair. And, you know, he said to me, you know, you still can't get past me. And I laughed it off because, you know, yeah. But I enjoyed the challenge against Dave. He's a very good player. So, yeah.
You probably deserved at least one penalty today.
Oh, yeah, 100%. One penalty. And he even admitted that himself. So, yeah, that deserved the penalty. Even though I wasn't going to take it, but I deserved one at least. So, yeah.
What was it like at the end of the game? I think you and Sam Gale were wrestling with each other to do the celebration in front of the fans. I think you reluctantly did it. Yeah,
I didn't really want to do it. I just wanted to clap the fans and go home and eat some food and play some PlayStation, like gaily. He just pushed me into the crowd and the fans were just like, oh. So I was like, fine, I'll do it. And I did it, and yeah.
that's how you're going to celebrate the win playing PlayStation?
Yeah, we'll just read a book. I love reading books, so I just love reading books. Just sit at home, feet up, watching football, reading a book, you know, chilling. Then I just go take a shower with some Dove soap. Then once I get out of the shower, just watch some TV and just chill with my parents at home. Enjoy the sunshine and the Gillingham sky. So yeah. Pretty much.
So that's about Tuesday as well. Another game coming up pretty soon. Did you play in the same youth squad as Matt Baker at Newport as well? So is that another sort of player that you used to play with?
Yeah, he was about 2 years above, 2 years above me.
Oh, was he?
But we did, like, when I was under 16 and he was a second year scholar, I did play with him a couple times. So yeah, it'll be nice to see him again, you know, on Tuesday.
Hopefully get the better of him.
Oh, 100%. I'm ready for him. You know, I'm gonna give him a good, you know, a couple bruises, a couple cuts. Yeah, he's gonna know that I'm not messing about.